Hello? Is this thing on? Hi? Is anyone home? Hello? 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 Hello everybody, I hope you all are doing well. So interestingly enough, yes, I decided to do vertical streaming because I don't know why the dual streaming is seemingly not working. Now, we could say it's working and that's all well and good, but I promise you, shorts guarantee more viewer engagement a lot more than long form video ever does. And don't get me wrong, I like long form video because then I can show a lot more of what I want to show more easily, but it's not it feels like it's not working in terms of engagement, and so I want to do a short form video. And plus I kind of like doing short form video when it comes to world hopping because I like to do it all like a phone thing. Like this is like that's like I'm on a phone right now. You guys are on my phone as I'm watching you on your phone with the phone of the phone in the phone. Do you get it? Do you understand? If you don't, then you gotta keep up. It's gonna be on the test later, okay? Anyways, let's see who's all here before I get started. What the heck? Okay. Hey, Roll, it's still 30 minutes. Didn't know you stream this late. Hello, Faithin. I usually don't, but today I decided to do so because I don't work tomorrow. This is kind of a rare occasion. I usually have Wednesdays off, but instead I have tomorrow off for a change. And I kind of wanted to do something about it, so that's why I'm live streaming now. I don't know how long I'm going to live stream for, but I'll try for at least an hour, which is, you know, my typical standard norm. Hello, Satro. It's good to see you again. Hello, Revon. I appreciate you being here too. No, I don't allow other people to hop into worlds with me. I kind of just do this stuff by myself. This. And hello, Benjamin. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I shouldn't be here. I should be asleep. Hi, bye. Hi, Ollie, and bye, Ollie. I hope you have a good night. Hello, Jelly Sandwich. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. You remind me of one of my friends. One of your friends? What do you mean one of your friends? How do I remind you of one of your friends? Hello, double O H double zero H V O O. Hi, nice to meet you. What time is it right now? It's currently 11:34 p.m. Yes, it is pretty late. I kind of sort of did this on purpose because I wanted to do a later live stream for some strange reason. We're gonna go look at worlds, people. I swear, we're looking at worlds after I catch up on chat. I promise you. Hi, I'm glitching out. Hello, Benjamin Davis. Don't be glitching out now. Make sure you fix your glitchy concerns, and then we can go from there, okay? Never fear, Cabo is here. Everybody, in case you were worried, Cabo is officially here, guys. Let's give a big round of applause. Woo! Anyways, I hope we have a fun live stream. One thing I have to do real quick is this, so you guys can see my UI actually. Let me continue. Next chat on chat. Because this is Thriller night. I could dance to that song all day. What's the other thing I need to do? Oh yes, that's right. I need to put you guys on my arm. So give me 1 minute as I do that. And the way you explain everything like in goofy ways. You know, it's honestly really nice to hear, Sato. I like the way you can correlate me to your friend. I hope that gives you like a nice comfy vibe of what I can provide to you. View in theater, dock on left controller. Okay. How do I do this? Why am I so bad at this? Dock on left controller. Here it is. Perfect. And then we bring this down. What's nice about this too is that I don't have to be looking at the camera to see where I am in the viewfinder. So you all can't see it, but right now there's a big screen right here which shows me the chat details and my live stream and everything else. So I need this if I'm going to go world hopping, so that way I can read your guys' stuff without constantly opening up and closing up a menu. Yeah, it's perfect. I should be asleep by now. It's 7 in the morning here. OOH, you should indeed be going to bed. If it's that early in the morning for you, does that mean you're on... Does that mean you're in Asia? I think. That's what that has to mean, right? Because I'm in Florida. I'm in the United States. But you are 8 hours ahead of me. I actually could be India, maybe? Around that area. I don't really know the time zones. I know, like, Italy and, like, Turkey, give or take, is, like, 6 hours away from me. So, I know that much at least, but I think 2 hours past that is probably, what is it? I would assume India or maybe Russia or one of those two. Texas for, oh, you're from Iran. Oh, I have another friend that's from Iran as well, actually, and I was very, very scared because for a very elongated period of time they were not online, and it legitimately made my heart sink for a while in the realization of where they lived versus what's going on right now. So thankfully they came back, and I'm very, very thankful that they're here, because if they weren't, I would be legitimately upset. I really would. But I'm happy that at the very least, like, much love from the United States. I'm so sorry our countries are in war right now. But for what it's worth, as a civilian to another civilian, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you can just chill and relax with us. Texas for you? You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas. Brother, I did the moonwalk somehow. Oh yeah? Like, you mean like this? You mean like this? That wasn't the moonwalk, by the way. I have no idea how to moonwalk. I just literally just slid my feet behind. Thank God. That's okay. Thank you for welcoming me. It's so kind of you. Of course. Stay for as long as you want. If you have to go to bed, then please, by all means, do what you have to do. But hopefully we have a good live stream. I can't wait to get started on it. Yeah. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. All right, let's get the worlds for real, everybody. Come on. So, allow me to explain, everybody. I hope can you all see this, by the way? I hope you can. I love how it legitimately, like, blurs me out. Right there. Alright, so, allow me to explain. Right now, we are currently in, I have to move. This is so hard. I didn't realize how difficult this was. Alright, right now, we're currently in the For You tab. Do you see that? But right now, what we want to do, we want to go down to over here, the Random tab. It is here. I don't know how this works. It is here that we're gonna find the worlds that we're looking for. So I'm just gonna scroll through, and I'm just gonna pick whatever world seems very interesting. I can already see one. What is this? What is this? Why? Why? I love the description too. I love the description. You guys want to see the description? It says, it says, never leave me alone. This is our first world, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go to this world and we're gonna see what it's all about. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do a new instance and I'm gonna join it. Rule number 1 of VRC: never ask questions. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask questions about this particular world. Believe it or not, it actually is. Wait, could you guys see? I'm kind of intrigued because apparently you guys can probably see my regular VR chat feed too if I tried. No, what I'm trying to get about though is I really don't know what we're walking into, and I honestly cannot wait to see what this is gonna be.
Wow.
What? There's actually there's not very many VR chat worlds that have a shadow on the wall. Like, that's actually really good. There's also, do you guys see this? Dang, she got the moves, I'll tell you that much. Is there no, oh, there's a little like, little like RV thing here. Is there no music in this world? Is there no music in this world? No. I mean, honestly, this is kind of a cozy world. Like, take a look for yourselves. Look at this world. It's not bad. It's kind of interesting how it's named what it's named, but it's still very nice actually. So look, there's even like a MacBook here, but I had to kind of crouch down to use it. I don't understand. Here, fine, fine. You got me. You got me. Here, ready? I'm gonna do it. Okay. Oh, freak. Guys, I'm editing my next video. It's nothing, so I'm technically not doing anything. Am I just huge? What is my size right now? 1.43? That's like my average size. Also, my trackers are going insane. Just Just a typical, just a typical random slam stream. Let me read chat real quick. By the way, oh, I can just read right here. Wait, what are those MJ? Yeah, they were MJ moves. They were the moonwalk. Believe it or not. Oh, interesting. So, hold on, everybody. I'm just seeing like my camera shake. I'm sorry, I'm shaking you guys up and down, but I can actually see like the camera as it goes because I have smoothing on, so it kind of adds a delay. Oh, you can see it too technically if I tried. Oh no, you can't see it because because technically you guys are the camera. But I turn on smoothing for the camera to make it so there's not a lot of jitteriness. If I did this, for example, I don't know how this might feel for you guys, but I feel like there's a lot more jitteriness that you have to deal with right now. Like you see, I'm doing this, and it's legitimately causing the camera to go absolutely buck wild. So what I do is turn this on. I turn this on. So it makes it so like the camera is not going absolutely crazy. And so that way you guys also hopefully don't get a headache. Why is my why are my trackers being very funky today? My trackers are always being funky. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they hate me so much, but my trackers always seemingly hate me. And that's one of the things that you guys will probably realize about my trackers. Just they will do whatever they so please. And I'm not necessarily upset about it. I think Slime VR is a very good tracker. I'm just a little miffed sometimes when I have to constantly update it. Okay, what? Oh, colliders? The toilet is like glowing blue. That is not good. It's like must be some sort of like radioactive substance in there. But actually what we have to do now is walk through this very short door frame. All right, so let me just I did it. I did it. All right, you guys get over here. Come on. Get over here. Oh. Is my world volume off right now? No, there's literally no audio in this world. But you know what? This world isn't that bad, actually. Is there no audio because the video failed to load? Or is it just not loading in the first place? There's nothing in the queue right now. Sometimes I don't like no audio. It makes me kind of upset. But there's no audio now. So that's fine. We'll decipher our way around this world real quick. It's a really cool looking world, actually. I'm surprised at how vastly robust this world is. Like, in fact, I kinda wanna go over there. So in fact, everybody, we're gonna go over there. Let's go over there. We're going over there. So interesting, actually. Hold on. There's more stuff. There's more stuff here, ladies and germs. Observe. Well, first off, let me continue reading chat. I was playing VRC earlier and I could see Sleep in Mouth. Sleep in Mouth? That's a world? You know what? I'm gonna my next world. I'm gonna type in sleep in mouth, and I'm gonna see what happens. That's gonna be really dumb. Oh, it would be better if it has music, but everything has its bad and goods, I guess. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Double OH. Maybe it's my fault because sometimes my PC just doesn't load stuff properly. Maybe if it loaded properly, perhaps we would have music. But I could add music if I really wanted to. I just didn't prepare any music, so I don't have anything in the meanwhile. I could put on some lo-fi. I might just do that in a moment. But right now, I actually want to look at this. It looks like a fully functioning piano. Is it? It is. Come play with me, chat. Ow, my chair. Get out of here. Ah. Okay, that's honestly kind of fun to do, actually. I don't know how to play keyboard, let alone on VR. There are actually some people out there that are really good at VR piano, and I'm just like, well, first off, you got to have real hand tracking. This is not real hand tracking, and second off, it just takes practice to not have the tactility of an actual piano. But what people might do, they still might play on an actual table, just there being no piano, obviously. Oh, here, I could probably use my feet too. Oh no, my feet don't work. That's unfortunate. If only my feet actually worked in this regard. I have an idea. Did that work? I think that worked. Sorry, my trackers kind of get haywire quicker than people might realize. So, um, what else is here besides this great piano? There's a what is this? Is this the same? Pretty sure this is the same anime girl we saw at the beginning. I'll confirm that in a second. But yeah, I don't. Who are they? Who are they in the grand scheme of things? And how do I get their number? Because they're absolutely adorable. But there's dice. We have a massive dice chat. Um, I want everybody to pick a number. Everybody pick a number. It's a six-sided die, so pick only one number, and then I'll pick a number, and then I'll throw the dice and see what happens. 4. Okay. Rush E. Rush E. Holy Arindo doesn't look the same as the very rest W. Hi. Hi, Henry. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'll take that as a compliment, and I appreciate that. This avatar was made by a lovely friend who's no longer around. But regardless, though, I'm very thankful that I get to use it, and I get to show off its cuteness, if you will. Would you like to pick a number? Would you like to pick a number? Pick any number on the six-sided dice, and then I'm gonna throw it. I'll pick whatever numbers you guys don't pick. So 4 and 5, and that's it. I think I'm gonna. Now it's time for me to pick my number. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick 2, just cause. All right. Okay. You guys ready? Yahtzee. I'm doing that again. That was not a good throw. That was not a good throw. I promise you. All right. Are we ready? Let me just readjust myself so I don't hit anything in my room. And show me the money. 1. It was a 1. It was a 1. Did anybody pick 1? I don't think anybody picked 1. Nobody picked 1. All right. You know what? Then that means we're all losers. Good game. Good game, everybody. Good game. We tried our best, but nobody succeeded in the end of the day. It is what it is. Such is life, right? Anyways, so believe it or not, I see up there actually there is like a sign, and that actually catches my eye because I want to see what's going on over there. So let's go over there real quick. I mean, honestly though, this is a really cool looking world actually. Like, there's it's the image threw me off, but this is actually one of the more detailed worlds that I've seen. Honestly, it's really cool. All right, I made it to the top. This sign is wait. Oh, that's so convenient. It's a teleporter. So that means we can go back up there. I want to go back up there anyways because I want to take a photo. It's a teleporter here. Oh! There was another one right there this whole time. That, wow. Okay, and then, uh, uh, why don't you bring me back to where I want to go? The summit. Do I have to really climb the summit again? Okay, chat. I guess I don't have a choice, but I gotta climb the summit again. So, up again we go to climb the summit. There she blows. What is this? Is this it? Oh, okay. We didn't exactly have to climb the summit. They gotta do this. Yeah. I think I need to fix my my actual like calibration onto the body, but I'll fix that in a moment. Um, I want to take a photo up here. Let me read chat real quick. Hi Danielle, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Right now we're just going to random. We're literally random world hopping. I just want to see what we can find in these cool worlds. I was acceptable, all expected. Yeah, it was a teleporter. I double H. I didn't realize that, but now I do. But since I'm up here now, what I want to do, I want to take a photo. This seems like such a great photo opportunity. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right, cause my thing's visible. There we go. All right, so how I'm gonna do this? It's gonna be like this. I've done a shot like this before. I don't exactly want to do another shot like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in about. Nah, yeah, let's do this kind of shot. This kind of shot seems pretty cool. So we're gonna do like a shot like this, and I'm actually gonna zoom in further. I'm gonna back up. No, it's too far. I can't. That perfect-ish, right? Kind of. Yeah. Shuffle. Tilt. Tilt. Too far tilted. Angle. Angle. Turn speed has to go like to nothing. Do that. Bear with me, chat. Whenever I get into these moments, I have to pick a moment to just set it up. Turn speed at 0.1 is still stinky. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So, focus, semi-auto, this, aperture raised up, but not too high. And then I turn this down so I can do like that. And then, is that, and then posing. Is that a good shot? Is that a good shot? I think I'm just going to settle for it, if you guys are okay with that. I'm going to settle for this shot. And then I'm going to do one without focus, because I want to see without the focus. How was that? How was that? Was that a good take? Was that good? I hope that was good. Oops. I hope that was good. Was that a good shot? I hope it was. It seemed like a pretty good shot, but I don't entirely know. Wow, that's a pretty shot. Thank you. Thank you, Double H. I'm glad I did a good shot. That's one of the things I like to do, especially when I go to random worlds. If a world is really pretty and has a lot of cool things going for it, I want to take photos as well, because like that's just the sun, it's such a perfect setup for a shot, and I have to take advantage of it. So thank you. Thank you for confirming all the stuff. Um Hi, Adrian Reese. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. We're just randomly world hopping right now, so I'm just gonna go from there. Now I'm ready for the next world. I think I'm gonna go to the world that's Satoru Gojo recommended. I'm literally just gonna look up Sleep in Mouth and I'm gonna see what happens. Sleep in Mouth. Do I really want to? Do I really want to go on one of these? It's just I'm literally just walking into a. I'm walking into like a furry's mouth. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down. We're going back to random tab. The next game. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? Hold on. Do you observe? Observe closely. Look at what this world is legitimately called. You know what? Fine. Let's go to Fart Museum, I guess. I don't know what to make of this, but we're just gonna go. Alright, that's fair, Satoru. I still made my executive decision being like, yeah, that's not a good world to be a part of.
Happy birthday, Logan! Did you really think Incredible Gassy would let this day slip out like a silent one? Wrong! I came blasting through just for you. Here's your gift. A cursed, glorious profile picture that screams gas power. Use it anywhere. Discord, Insta, heck, even LinkedIn if you're brave enough. And remember, real fans know the fart is mightier than the fist.
That's it? That was it? I just came into this world and it blasted me with a crazy monologue from God knows who, and now I'm just stuck. These things are following me. These things are legitimately following me. They're on top of me. Get away from me. What is this world? Goon cereal? Wait, can I actually pick this up? No, I can't. Why is this? What is this that's in the wall? What? Invincible wobble? Is this made by one person? Is this all just one person? Disappointed? Freak off? What is this holy conundrum? What is this? This is, I swear, this is made by one person. Huggy Wuggy Peanut Butter. Huggy Wuggy Peanut Butter Titanic Fart Attack. Everybody, this is a world. This is a world that we've come to join. I don't know what to make of this world. What is this nonsense? Can I walk through this or something? These things keep following me like that. It's like I'm their mom or something. Let me through here. There is no way through here. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna... Okay. Average 5-year-old is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, but the rest of this is just. I don't understand what's going on in this world. Yeah, I have no idea what's going. It's a clever world. I'll give it credit. There's a door frame here. Can I go through here? Oh my goodness! I regret everything. I regret everything. What is this? Okay, no. I need a respawn or something. There's no way I'm being chased by. Ah! There's no way I'm being chased by these things. Get away from me. They need to get away from me. They actually can't climb up the stairs. That's actually kind of funny. Where am? This is like the back rooms, but not the back rooms. This is like the stinky rooms. I don't understand where I am right now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, if I've broken your ears by just being introduced by a massive. Oh, I'm just back in the main area again. Okay. We're just gonna speed run this world now because I have no idea what's going on. It's positioned like this. Okay. What is this world? It's like, do you guys see that? It says burger. Just come here. Look at this. It says burger poo poo dandy spicy Bowser fart mega ultra omega sigma test. I have never seen a world more defined by a 5-year-old than this one. There is no way this world exists, but it's actually pretty robust. There's rooms to go into like this. What is this? Fartima? I don't know what that is, but you know what? I'm oddly curious and I want to go see. What is this? Is this just... There's nothing here. Oh, it's a video player, and that's... I mean, you know, that's like not bad. You're telling me I can have a very massive room and a big screen for a video player? That's actually a pretty good feature, I'm not gonna lie. Those things are waiting for me at the door as if I'm gonna be if I'm their children again. There's a place called the Fart Arena. What is this world? Honorable mention? Honorable mention of what? Coming soon? Actually, I don't even know if that's gonna come. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is very ominous. I can't say I've ever seen anything more ominous in my life. So I think it's probably best we just take in what we can and just walk into the Fire Arena. Oh, I, it's legitimately like it's a UFC arena. It's legitimately just a UFC arena. Does it even have functionality? No, it doesn't. But there's something very off-putting about a stinky Mr. Incredible always looming over your body as you're fighting in a ring. This world's weird. This world's strange. But you know what? That's the beauty of VR chat. These worlds are interesting. And once again, they're waiting for me like I'm their mom. There is something over there, though. There's something on the panel. Let's go see what that is. Is it just chairs? Oh, it's sittable chairs. That's all it is. Yeah. Oh, you could turn. Oh, I see. When you turn on something in terms of a video, it goes in that big Mr. Stinky Incredible screen, and you can sit in these chairs. But it's not good for my tracking. Oh my goodness, these things are scary. Like they hunt you down. It's like their primary goal to hunt you down. That's insane. Before I continue any forward, let me continue reading chat. Don't apologize. You know, I got I got jump scared by those things. Do you see those things over there? They're a lot faster than you might realize. 1 minute you're just running, and the next minute you turn around, you're like, they just jump on you. They pounce on you. They don't give you even a second thought to spare. They're just on you, and that's kind of scary. And I'm not gonna lie, they got something going for them with these particular things in this world. This is so wild. I can't believe. I guess this. I mean, I think this map low key must have been made by a 5-year-old. I know they're making jokes about it and whatnot in this world, but I'm seriously convinced a 5-year-old made this world. Water is good. Anyways, I'm gonna walk over to. There's like one more area I haven't looked at yet, so we're gonna go over there. Hold on. They're already coming. They're on their way. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh my gosh! They just zoom right past you. Okay, this is the last area. I don't know what this is, but we're probably going to find out together. Right there. Let's see what this is all about. This is just like a headquarters. This low-key is a headquarters. What is this nonsense? What is this world? Why is this? What is this world? This is just utter nonsense. I don't know what to make of it anymore. This is stairs that don't lead to anywhere. I fell. I'm downstairs now. Is there even any way out from downstairs? No, I'm officially just locked out. Like you see right here, there's legitimately no way out of this. Right? No, I have to wait. Oh, I just fall for. Oh, okay, that's the way out. You just die. You know what? They got me on this world. They got me. They got me. It's not that bad. It's just very odd. I went that way already. I went this way already. I went this way. I went this way. There's honorable mention, sure, but there's not much more past that. That's a mirror. That's a mirror that points into that direction, and that's it. This is the world. I mean, you know what? Hats off to this world. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give this world like a 7 out of 10. Just straight up. It's a pretty good world if you ask me. Sorry, I just want to make sure I set my trackers up correctly. I don't think I set them up correctly last time, hence why they were acting a little funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Anyways, sorry. Whatever the case, we're going to go on to our next world now. I just got to see what that's going to be. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that. Perfect. Angel Island? Let's try more of a peaceful world, if we will. The problem is that sometimes some of these world icons can be a little deceptive. So we're gonna try this one and see where we end up. Disgusting AI art. Hopefully less slop. Hello Dexter, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping. This world's huge. 2 out of 10, my opinion's kind of a little brain on stimulating. You know, Double H, when you get to my age, that kind of stuff is very weirdly endearing, as long as you understand it. Which obviously with brain rot, there's not much to understand. So, but it's harmless for the most part, as long as people don't try to use it as a means of, I guess, causing intentional harm to other people. Then it's okay to me, to be honest. Water is good. I hope everybody's having a good night. Very nice. This world is actually like 400 megabytes. That's why it's taking a little while to load in right now. I was playing Roblox and I got bored, and right now I'm eating peanuts mixed with chocolate. Ah, Danielle, that's like the best combination around. It is so good, I swear. I do hope you enjoy that combination. That is like that's an award-winning combo. I mean, after all, that's what the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup's made about. If you're going to brain rot, just making yourself. Nah, it's not the kind of thing I would do personally. I'm not really like, I like watching brain rot, witnessing it, but I'm not gonna make it myself. Maybe. Where am I? First off, looks really nice and detailed. This particular, like, do you see the food on the table, everybody? Dang, I cannot. Unfortunate. Do I just walk out there? Oh. What is this? Ice? Why is there ice here? Huh. That's interesting, actually. Where do we go from here? Aha, see, yes, that's what's been happening. That's why I've been getting audio in a lot of worlds. The video player has just been failing on me. Oh, I got one of them, okay. My only issue is I have to be very careful about copyright. That's the thing I just realized. I have to be very careful about copyright because it's very strict on YouTube where it'll shut down certain things. So I think I'm gonna take this as kind of a blessing in disguise, and I'm probably just gonna put on some like lo-fi or something like that. Ooh. You are right about that, Dexter, actually. Like, making brain rot and using AI is almost kind of like dipping into like the uncreativity pot twice. It's either one or the other. I mean, ideally, AI art still shouldn't exist. Honestly, I think it's it's kind of not a good thing, especially for the creative space, obviously. And AI video shouldn't exist either because that's bad for my creative space. But if you're going to use brain rot, doing it with AI at the same time is kind of like, you're cheating. You're cheating. You're just bored at that point. Do I do lo-fi? Lo-fi's fine. Nothing has ever happened to doing lo-fi, I think. Now, if I do this, and I do that, I don't know if you guys can still hear the VR chat through here. I think you can you? Yeah, you can. Okay. I needed to know that because if I didn't do that correctly, VR chat's being a brat now. VR chat's being a brat. VR chat's being a brat. VR chat doesn't like this. Okay. Yeah. Forgot about that. Sometimes VR chat can decide to get absolutely bonkers if I have like too many windows open over VR chat. It becomes very fussy and I have to resolve it as soon as possible. So now that I resolved that, I'm gonna open back up the chat window. Right here. Alright. Anyways, back to where I am. What are you doing? Hi, the one Pink F. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm right now doing random world hopping. Unfortunately, it looks like my my video players in my worlds are not working right now, so the audio is not playing through the worlds themselves, but you can still hear the sound effects of the world itself. For example, the waves that you're hearing is the sound effects of the world, but the lo-fi is playing through my browser. But I hope you're doing well today. Being an LSD game. No, it's LSD. I think I've heard of that game before, actually. It's actually a pretty old game, if I remember correctly. And that's fair enough, honestly. If you're utilizing AI in a way that's going to help you benefit into the world, that's the reason why AI should be made. AI should be an efficiency tool. Not to a point to replace humans, but enough to be a literal assistant. Like, they should be assistants. They should not be taking over jobs or anything of that sort. Like, they can help supplement human productivity. We just can't make them do human work, if you catch my drift. I wish I could give you some of the things. Dude, Danielle, that sounds so good. In fact, I might even get some tomorrow. I actually have peanut butter right now. I actually have chocolate right now, too. Oh. I like the way you think, Danielle. I appreciate that. Wow, the music's awesome. Sleepy? Well, guys, if you're feeling, I know this is kind of late, or in the case of Double OH, this is really early. If you guys are tired, please, by all means, go to bed. I think I'm gonna stream for like a couple more worlds, and then I'm gonna get off anyways. I just wanted to do it because I like haven't done it in a while, and one of my biggest annoyances is that the video player is not working. I would love to have the audio be working, but I have to resolve that problem before I can figure that out. But regardless though, I appreciate you guys being here. If you have to go to bed, then go to bed. Yo, it's been a while. It's me, Murdoch. Hi, Murdoch. It's good to see you again. I hope you're having a fantastic time. Right now, we are currently world hopping. Okay. Right now, we're currently world hopping, but I'm very happy that you're here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, let's go look at this world for real. Come on. There's a... Is my thing? No, okay. What is this? I wish this stuff was grabbable. The sun is so bright. Let's get up there. Let's get up there. Come on, let's go up there. I feel like we've seen a world like this before, actually. Well, it's a beach world. I think we've gathered that much, everybody. I think we gathered that much. But you know, I mean, it's a very nice looking world, I must admit. I'm very impressed by it. Actually, I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's like a... Here, I'll show you. There's like a heat wave effect actually happening. Can you guys see that? I don't think you guys... Wait, hold on. I found that. No, you guys can't actually see that. That's insane. So, right now, there's like this overlay effect that's causing like this heat wave ripple around me. But I don't know why you guys can't see it. I guess the camera can't pick it up for some reason. But also, one thing I want to look at is, who are you? what a cute anime boy. Look at this. I like the fit. He's got a pretty nice fit, actually. Sorry. And they have like they're a dog. They're a dog. But I mean, overall though, like I like their hairstyle. Like I like anime men models as much as I like anime female models as well. So this is, and especially this is cute patootie. I gotta admit, like this deserves all the head pats. Alright, I think I have an idea. I want to do a shot here. Oh, I just fell. I think I have an idea for a shot here. The issue is that I need to find a way. Oh, I know how to. Yeah. This is a good shot. I know exactly what I need to do. So I'm going to take this. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. This world's interactive like that? No way. That's awesome. I love worlds like this that have like crazy mobility. Unfortunately, there isn't really that big of a... It's not that big of a world right now to really have like that kind of like... to utilize that type of mobility, so I'm not going to proceed much further. For now, we're going to go... I'm going to do this. Ah, freak, I fell again. That's not good. What is this? Oh, you can actually swim. If you really wanted to, you can actually swim as well. Hold on, everybody. Oh. There's a sword on the ground. Now, the question is, can I pick it up? What does this do? It's just a toggle. What does it do? You see? What does this do? It doesn't do anything. It must be like a credit tooltip. I can't really read it. It's in a language I don't understand. Alright, let me get this shot and then I'll continue reading chat. This world's very resource intensive, I must say. But no worries. We're gonna get our shot and then we're gonna call it a day, you know? What is this? What is this nonsense? Why is your body so protruded so far outwards? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh. Alright. Let's do it like this. Come with me. Down. Turn off UI. Fly. It's not really gonna look like that. It kinda could actually. No. Sun is important. It's too many shots like that though, it's the issue. Is this a good shot? I'm gonna try this shot real quick. One more? Legs out, yeah. Legs down, legs out like this. Like this is good, dude. Alright, that was a good shot. I just need one more. The sun has a crazy huge glare, but you know what, that's okay. I'm just gonna do this. I don't like this shit here. Let me do this. Actually, grid rule of thirds. I don't like that though. It's not. I'm gonna focus on C instead. Yeah, I'll make the C the center point shot. The center point matter of the shot. But I'll also make sure the sun's on that line. I think that's good. And I think that's good too. I need to move a little more closer over here so I have more of a leg space. That and that. That. That's fine. That. Down. Shots though, there's much more flattering as a whole. But I also want the features thing. I'm gonna experiment way more by doing this. No. Yes. Alright, that's fine. We'll take that. And then after that I'm gonna re-chat. Alright, okay. Now I'm gonna re-chat for real, sorry. I got... That's not right. this world's really intense. I can't be in this world and check chat at the same time. I'm gonna read what I could read. Murdoch, I do remember your name. I will say this much. So I'm happy to see you again. That's the important part. I like animation. I was just there, but it's so dark where I live. That's not good, Danielle. It's very sunny out here. Look at, oh. It's very sunny out here. It like reminds me of Florida in a way. So it's pretty cool actually. Let me continue reading chat. Bye Murdoch. I appreciate seeing you again. I hope you take care now. Both are pretty shots. Thank you, Double OH. I appreciate that. I like doing experimental shots. I don't like doing the same shot over and over again because I feel like it gets stale after a while. I want to try to vary it up and add different things on shots as well. But I'm probably going to go to the next world. What the heck? Oh, sorry, Murdoch. I know you asked this, but how do I feel about Rec Room? I'm very upset that Rec Room closed. I actually, for a good while before I played VR Chat even, I played Rec Room. I kind of liked it because for questies, it was a very easy, it was a social VR game that worked perfectly well for questies. I remember one of my favorite moments in VR and Rec Room was I was playing with my internet bestie Salty, and her and I went to this like drunken bar fight world where you just like throw bottles and hit each other with like random objects. It was me, her, and I think her boyfriend at the time. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. I was just laughing my ass off. It had like just bonking everybody with bottle heads and everything. It was a really good time. But also they had escape rooms, and my favorite thing they had personally was paintball. Paintball was so dang goated. And it was kind of high skill too. Like you got to be very precise in your positioning and your shooting and all that kind of stuff. I am gonna miss Rec Room. I actually used it for a decent while, and I had a lot of fun in it. I mean, I know there was a lot of kids in it, sure, but they were pretty respectful, all things considered. Like I remember playing 3D charades, and when we were playing, like, yeah, I guess kids get a little impulsive, but for the most part, people were just behaving, just having fun. I never really saw anything wrong. If I can be real for a second here, I feel like there's a lot of people, they hear children, and the moment they hear children, they're like, ew, or the ew. I think now, for me personally, as a manager of a grocery store, I sometimes have to work with people as young as 14. So I'm pretty well adept in knowing how to look at children as respectful citizens. People treat them like they're in some weird, like, extra nurturing class. No, kids are kids, dude, especially like in teenager level, like 7, 8, 10 years old, and sure, like you don't sugarcoat them, but you also don't break their hopes and joys, you know what I mean? But like 13 to like 16, like they're not fragile little beings. You can kind of talk to them how you need to talk to them. And if they don't respect you, well, it is what it is then. But because they're still stupid kids by the end of the day. But you don't treat them like they're something different. And I understand why a lot of people potentially try to avoid them, especially like in VR chat, because people don't want, I think the idea of, like, I hate to say it, but the PDF word, if you catch my drift, I think that gets thrown around so much, and adults are so scared of being identified as such. But just treat them like people. Don't do anything weird or gross around them, and ultimately everything will be okay. Like, that's why with my community, I have 13 plus people, so I don't allow any type of not safe for work stuff, especially in the sexual side. I don't want people to be exploited in that way. Like, I want people to just genuinely enjoy VR chat for what it is, not have potential, like, sexual scandals amongst users, and that's not good. Like, if I ever hear about that, I'm gonna shut it down immediately, because that's something I don't want from my community. I just want people to escape and have fun. And I've said it many times before, there's so much, like, sex, pornography, all this kind of stuff on the internet that's everywhere. It is so accessible. It is so saturated. Like, anywhere you look, it almost seems like it's just being, like, put in your face on purpose. Why do you think the term gooning is so popular? because it's just so like commercialized these days. And the reason why it's all over the place is because it's one of those two primal instincts that people can touch upon really easily. Those two primal instincts either being pain or pleasure. Pleasure is a primal instinct that makes us feel good, and sometimes we want to try to find ways to chase that high any way we can. So you look at, I mean, look at, like, I kind of hate to say this, but like, look at Zenless Zone Zero. Look at how, I would say, like, they almost deliberately do these trailers and the characters as a means of fan service in that type of way, if you catch my drift. And that game is meant to be like, you know, I don't know if it's PG-13, but it's definitely like teenagers can play it. It's not like anything graphic otherwise, but just the appeal of the characters, even the male characters, just the appeal of all the characters is something that really stimulates that pleasure aspect, if you will. So it's everywhere. It really is. If you want some of it, don't do it in my server. It's as simple as that. Don't do it in this community, period. Because we're just here to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not an innocent saint. I definitely have my tendencies, if you will, but I'm not going to bring that into this community. That's not what this community is intended for. This community is here just to escape reality, and that unfortunately also means, not unfortunately, I don't want to say it that way, but that also means like sexual content. So I say all this because the idea of being a PDF, if you will, sounds absolutely disgusting to me. Like, children are not appealing at all to me. It's, ugh, man. But I have to also, like, I make sure I emphasize that too, because I do have children that are in my community, and I want to make sure that they stay safe and protected as best as possible. That's what some of my staff members have been telling me, and that's why I've been listening about them as well, because safety is important, especially if you have people that are about 13 to 16 years old in your community. You want to make sure they stay safe at all costs, you know what I mean? So, anyways, digressing, let me continue reading chat real quick. You ever went to Dr. Moral Wacky Worlds, like Organism and Ritual? Well, first off, hi Legal Plasma, I appreciate you being here. I've been to Organism. Organism is actually a very cool world, but you know what, you reminded me of another one actually. What did you say? Ritual? I want to see what that is, actually. I hope this world, oh my goodness, you know what? Let's go, let's dive in. Let's see what this world's about. This world's huge. I mean, I guess I should have saw that coming, but we're going to Ritual. Oh, we have different kids to treat each other. That is very true. There's a lot of people out there, like especially children, that they can come in varying maturity levels. I have been, I guess, fortunate to meet a lot of respectful and responsible children, but I know there are some rather disrespectful children that are out there. For those people, I hope they don't have too much trouble in the future, because that's just not really accepted these days, you know? Appreciate the affection in your community. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that myself. I really appreciate my community just wanting to make sure they can stay safe as best as possible. That is really important to me, honestly. You want to tell me if I'm cool Murder Jones and got flashed? See, that's what I'm talking about, Satoru. Even just doing something as simple as, like, I'm trying to, what is it? Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Even just something that's, you're trying to, like, what is it? Look at Murder Drone's art. That's right. Look at Murder Drone's art, and then all of a sudden you have like Rule 34 stuff be thrown in your way. That's just not. I don't like that. Like, the internet should be able to be an opportunity to escape reality, not be reminded of it by having very busty characters. I say I face 3 of 5 online. I'm 14. I really appreciate the picture in community. Thank you again, Double H. I do appreciate that a lot as well. Tactily, it's good to see you again. It has indeed been a while. I hope you're doing well, my friend. As a minor, I'm glad of how dedicated you are to protect you. Yes, and where am I? What is this? Okay. Yes, I want to listen. I want to make sure that I can have as many people escape reality as possible. I have made my community with the sole intention of just putting aside your insecurities, putting aside, you know, controversial weird world topics, putting aside sexual pleasure, and ideally putting aside violence and gore as well. Just to vibe, have fun, do... Hello? Okay. Just vibe, have fun, do goofy things. You don't have to make... Nothing has to be so serious all the time. Like, my server doesn't... Like, we can be there to support each other in my server, but not everything has to be like, oh, you know, what about the politics, or, you know, the religion and all that kind of stuff. Like, if you want those kind of things, go to other servers that allow it. But my server doesn't. I have defined my server a specific way because I really just want to make it an escape from reality in the best way we can. Talking about internet memes, talking about, you know, random topics or stuff that we've done in our day, all that kind of stuff. Just general forgetful things, like just having pleasant conversation with the person next to you. You're having a little small talk. Maybe we get a little deep here and there because I like getting deep myself. And overall, we just help support each other, be there for each other, vibe, and just have a good time. Some people probably get a little too personable, and then they start sharing things they probably shouldn't share. But we also try to be understanding of that as well. Like, I'm not gonna ban someone immediately because they start breaking the rules. I want to try to figure out, understand more why maybe people are doing it, and maybe just have a better understanding of them in the same time. I definitely want to make sure I run a rather regimented server, but I also want to run a fair server. I don't like the idea of just like absolutely destroying someone the moment they do something wrong, you know? What is this? Oh, that locks the camera entirely. That's... What can I use with that, honestly? Anyways, chat, I feel like this world's gonna be super long. I can't say I'm gonna be able to do the whole thing, but we're gonna try. In both ways, we have children and also use phones. Yeah, that is very true as well, Double OH. I don't think the world might be that scary. Hi, Graph. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think the world will be that scary. We're just gonna have to figure it out. It might also be really long. I might not be able to finish it. Can I? Okay. I'm gonna actually flick this switch real quick. I see. That all that did is just make a bright flash. Oh my gosh. Bro, this world's huge. There's so much going on in this world. Alright, let's okay, first things first, we're gonna go over to the play place. My legs are going crazy. There's actually built-in music to this world as well. That's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. I guess we're gonna go in. We're gonna go into the eye. I can't go in. Wait, can I? No, I cannot. That's actually not allowed. Oh well, that was overshot. We're just gonna continue going up anyways. Do you guys see that black massive? You see that? This one's kind of scary, actually. Up. There has to be some way. There must be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, everybody. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna get to the top. I'm gonna get up there. They can't stop me. No. No. Okay, it's gotta be through right. It's through right here. I swear. It's right here. It's right here. I swear to you. This is the way. This is the way up. Alright, I give up. I give up. I give. There's. I try my best. There really is no way. So we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna go. We're gonna move on to the next spot, which is just over here somewhere. Also, I do have to get off anyways because my trackers are really just starting to fall apart. This tree is on fire. Why is this tree on fire? What is this? Hold on. My hands are falling apart. My arms are falling apart. Everything's falling apart. I really don't know what's going on anymore. This is quite the interesting world. Look at this. This burning tree. The question is, why is the tree burning in the first place? This is actually a pretty interesting shot. I want to do a shot like this. We're gonna do a shot like this. Alright, let's go. Let's check the rest of this world because I am starting to get tired as well. It is pretty late for me after all. Let's get to this, I guess. Well, hold on. There's a car here. This car right here doesn't allow me to do anything. Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen here. I think I know what's gonna happen. Chat, do you guys remember the wire that was over there? I think we're actually going to fix it. So hold on to your butts because we're going into this world now. Oh my. What is this? Oh. Well, isn't that quite beautiful? This is the nature of life, where all things begin and all things end as dust. Truly a fitting world to live. There's a way up here to get up here. Okay, I'm up here now. There seems to be nothing particular in this area that I need to take of note. So I'm gonna just keep going. I'll probably bring you guys closer, by the way. I kind of want to keep you. We'll just do it kind of like this. I see. I think I'm in the right spot now. Well, for sure, this is like the top of the area. It's quite interesting, actually. But let's keep going, shall we? So I think we've got to get up this thing, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay. Oh. This world is. These are all acts. Act 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This world's huge. I'm just curious though. I'm curious. I'm gonna touch it, but before I touch it, let me read chat. God, rollers assert dominance. Yeah, sometimes I gotta do that when it comes to setting my trackers up in the cold weather light. It's actually pretty good, Double H. The tree just wanted to warm itself up, so it lit itself on fire. Honestly, that's. I mean, if trees are sentient and they do, I mean, they probably would do that if they didn't know any better. So, honestly, valid game, really. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh. Ah, I just went from like utter darkness to just. We gotta pick up the phone. So let's go do that. No, there's nothing to pick up. I guess it was all just a ruse this whole time. Unless there's another phone here. No, nothing's pickupable here. This is quite interesting. This is not. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what this noise is all about. Let's see what this noise is all about. Oh, wow. This world is so detailed. Oh my god. It's really, really detailed actually. There's a burger here, but you can't even grab it. But look chat, look. Do you see that outside? There's like a playground over there. It's quite interesting if you ask me. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, let's keep on trucking. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Warrior. I know you came in here, Warrior. I apologize. My headset doesn't. I gotta actually like scroll up on the real chat over here because my headset is being stupid. Bear with me. Where's Warrior Pie? Here he is. Roller, good news. I'm planning on getting pilots together for a custom team putting together. Would you mind giving me a second opinion on every aircraft and name for me? Hi Warrior, I appreciate seeing you again. On the livery aircraft and name for me? I mean, sure, you can send it to me in Discord. I don't see why not. So that way I can give you my opinion. Sorry, I'm gonna go back down. So I have to be. I'm gonna do like only part of Act 1, and then I'm gonna get off. But I might do this. I'm gonna probably do this world another time. It might actually be a live stream by itself, actually, because this is expansive. It really is. And I've done Organism, so I know how huge that world can be. I'm just only imagining like this world's wicked. Why did Roller join the French? What do you mean? What do you mean did I join the French? I feel like I need to like have like the head view version of this world. I might do that next time actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna hold on to this world to be a dedicated live stream because I feel like this world is so long. I could just make like a whole live stream out of it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna backpedal out, and I'm gonna go to my home world, and I'm gonna like wind down with you guys for a bit. Oh, sure. I might go to that one. Not my home world, but somewhere else. Oh, crap. I didn't know I said anything more closer to a French accent, or French regardless. Time to sit down. Ah! Ah. I love standing, but I also love sitting. So, real quick, I'm gonna put you guys behind me, like this, and we're gonna zoom through this world real quick. So we get to where I want to go. I gotta move up a little bit. Yes, Graph, it is indeed that world. You're probably familiar with this world. I like this world a lot, legitimately. I think it's a really chill world. I'm gonna turn up right now. There you go. Probably sit right here, 'cause why not? Flying far away. I like this shot. This is a nice shot. All right. Well, I've actually, believe it or not, I had my staff meeting in this world, and I've come back to this world many a times. Well, first off, I must say something about this world. This has been, I would say, the most impactful world I've ever had in VR chat ever. Believe it or not, I've had so many more conversations here than any other VR chat world imaginable. And I mean specifically one-on-ones. The room that I'm sitting in right now, I've had so many different conversations with so many different people, and just seeing them open up and share with me their very deepest, darkest things, like where their pure insecurities come from. It was nice, honestly. I missed it. I liked getting to meet people, you know, about my age and whatnot, and finding an ability to make them feel seen and heard. It's been something throughout my whole life ever since that unfortunate incident that happened back in 2021 is what's really made me change my perspective of life. To want to actually help other people and make them feel acknowledged. That's why I conduct myself the way I conduct myself, because I want to make sure you guys feel seen, heard, acknowledged, recognized. And it kills me sometimes, because if I ever try to be more consistent in live streaming and I have more concurrent viewers, I can't be so personable. But I'd still want to try to find a way to still make it fun, wholesome, transparent, and overall just having a great time. Because I've always come to realize this: sometimes I can't be able to fix people one person at a time. But I've come to realize if I have a lot of positivity and if I have a lot of good energy behind me, then I can ultimately just make people happy and make people smile. And if people are at least smiling, then that at the very least means they're probably not thinking about other things, if you catch my drift. So, yeah. And at the same time too, I like to have these moments as well where I get very deep and I like to talk about myself and all this kind of stuff, because I want you guys to understand at the same time I'm not someone that's really, I would say, I'm pretty well secure about myself. I'm very confident of myself. I'm not going to exactly say I'm perfect about it, but I can definitely say I can handle myself in a lot more situations based off what other people say to me. I have grown so much more resilient to what people say to me, and I've grown so much more mental fortitude to be able to kind of assess things and weave around conversations that maybe are not pleasurable or even comfortable, if you will. I've grown a very strong intellect in speech and understanding human psychology. I've done it because I want to be able to help people the best I can. I don't try to utilize this power to manipulate people or do bad things to them. I try to do it because I want to make people feel genuinely appreciated. I'm very efficient at it, And to some people that may seem kind of fake, if you will, or at least impersonal. Because sometimes I might, oops, I got to get my battery. There we go. Because sometimes what I may do inadvertently is make it seem like I'm just trying to like meet like a very minimum quota in things. And I don't really want to make it seem like I'm doing things so regimented or strictly. If I ever do something in a regiment, if you will, it's because I'm doing it in the best interest for the people around me. I always try to be considerate the best I can to whoever may be around me. Because something is hardwired inside of me to just want to help humans. And whether that means if I can just listen to them and have them vent off into the aether, or if they want advice from me as to what they could do, or even sometimes, you know, giving a helping hand. Even sometimes just giving like tissue, a napkin, you know, silverware, just stuff that you can observe and assess on or capitalize on in order to be as considerate as possible to the person in front of you. I'm a very hyper observant person in that regard as well, and I try to combine just about everything together to deduct a proper image of what a person may be like. This is how I'm able to sometimes match energies, because I know how to flow into how you guys may function and think. And I'm kind of proud of being able to do that, because that means I'm able to figure you out so I can help you out. If I can match your energy, then I'm going to make you feel as comfortable as possible, because I'm providing something that, you know, will make you feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Make you feel like you belong, you know? And I'm doing it because I personally believe you do belong. You all belong in my community, provided you act considerate and respectful. All I can really ask is that you just don't cause harm to others or make others uncomfortable. It's as simple as that. So long as you can do that, then you know what? We good, bro. You know what I mean? But I also try to be very understanding as much as I can. To be where I am right now, I've had to make many mistakes. And these mistakes have all shaped me in such a fundamental way. I have made some harder mistakes than others, but I still respect them all the same. Sometimes you just have to look at yourself and be like, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I screwed up. It's what I did wrong, and how can I make it right? Because that growth is one of the most important things to help people become better at life. With a healthy dose of determination, of course. I will say determination is a very strong factor involved as well. You have to make sure you can build that up, because that's really what's going to drive just about everything that you need to do. If you need to go to the gym, well, guess what? Determination is going to tell you got to do it. You got to go to your job or you got to go to school. Determination tells you, all right, well, we just got to go do it anyways. Remember that humans have free will. They can do whatever they want. But it's determination that makes sure that you try to find better for yourself. Try to find the growth within you to be the best you can be. And of course, a healthy dose of free will along the way, with a mixture of good determination, can make a great human. Alright, I'm done rambling. What are you guys saying in the chat? Sorry, I kind of went off on a rant. I'll look at it later, Warrior. This world, I will say a fun fact about this world, actually. I remember I did a live stream one time, and I was actually crossfaded. So I got high, and then I got drunk afterwards, and that caused something called crossfaded. I decided to live stream anyways, and it got to a point where I was also very tired. I didn't get a nap or anything. So it got to a point, that trio of combination of things all cascaded on me, and it made me fall asleep in a room about over there. And I was asleep for a solid hour on live stream. I was so upset with myself. But also, this is also the same world where I kind of crashed out on my community because I was very upset with how they weren't listening to me and all that kind of stuff. But then I made a reaction. If you guys want to see the crash out, I actually made a video of the reaction of the crash out, and it's on my YouTube channel, so you guys can see it that way too. But funny enough, this crash out happened in this world. So, and I will be honest, I think I admitted it. There was a point in time where, like, I was crashing out because like I made it seem like it was a very I had to like end all events with like a bye guys, thank you so much. Like it doesn't have to end like that. I can just decide, yeah, you know, I'm kind of just done. I'll see you guys later. And that's what I've been doing these days. Like I really don't want to make it seem like I have to be like, oh yeah, you guys are great, and I appreciating you guys, but I still don't have to just make it a mandatory thing. And that's where my head was going with all that kind of stuff. But at the same time too, I felt like just the general like levels of respect was not exactly there, and I guess I tried to portray it right then and there, but I also still wanted to be more respectful about it in some way. Whatever the case, this world still holds great memories for me, in I guess the good and the bad. I've been to this world I think more times than I have been to any other world besides my home world. This world's beautiful. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, by the way, of like the fish that are swimming from behind me. It's a very nice world, and you hit the nail on the head, Danielle. Like I'm very happy that my streams make you feel relaxed, but a world like this helps me get there too. This is a very nice and peaceful world, and I'm very happy that I get to be here with you all. Actually, thank you for being here. Truly, I know I haven't really thanked you guys that much this live stream, but I'm very, very thankful that you are here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys just enjoying the company and time that we spent together. I am going to catch up on chat, don't worry, but I still wanted to make sure I got my appreciations out there. You guys do really mean a lot to me. And even if I only find like 1 or 2 new viewers, that's totally fine by me. I just want to find an ability to reach out to the world and make you guys feel like you belong somewhere. This is what I try to do for my content. I want my content to be fun and engaging and just everybody can get in. It's fun for all ages and all this good stuff. But at the same time too, I also have adult tendencies sometimes. I am 29 years old after all. It's just gonna happen. But I'll keep it as PG-13 as possible. Whatever the case, I'm also here to try to like convey a message. I personally think it's important for me with my wisdom that I try my best to convey my wisdom out to you guys. The world is really rough, and it doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to learn it so easily. That's why I've fallen so many times, because I felt like I built a proper baseline about how I should conduct myself in the world, only to get bit in the ass again and again and again and again and again. When you fall so many times, you eventually just learn to start to stand back up just fine. And you kind of think to yourself for a moment and be like, okay, how do I not fall from this particular scenario again? I'm a very mistake-driven person. I'm very thankful a lot of the mistakes that I've made have not costed me critically in my state of life. There were a couple moments that were pretty close, but that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to get across is that eventually I started building an intuition and an understanding of how to assess myself and assess danger as a whole. I'm a pretty cautious person, all things considered, or at least I try to be, because I want to make sure I can protect myself the best I can. And this is just all this kind of stuff that I try to tell to you guys to let you know my wisdom doesn't come from like me just theory crafting day in and day out, which is what I kind of do as well. But I've fallen a lot, and sometimes you get a little tired of how many times you fall. And maybe if I can potentially help somebody else not fall the same way I fell, then, you know, that's a win in my book. You don't make the same mistake I did. And I've made many, many, many mistakes. I really just hope I can have a chance to be able to prevent you from making those mistakes before they actually happen. So yeah, what's up? Sorry, I keep bringing. No, I understand, Warrior. I know how much you appreciate your aviation. After all, you're a part of the VR Chat Thunderbirds. Oh, I appreciate that, Warrior. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate you as a good friend. I don't have a lot of best friends, but I do appreciate you as a friend. Hi, Basil. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And hello, Cameron. I appreciate you too. I hope you're both having a fantastic day. Determination. Well, mistakes are important. The lesson from them is, and determination is also important because it pushes you forward. Exactly. I agree with you, Double OH. I always want to make sure. Okay, I will say this, everybody. This might sound kind of nerdy, maybe, but I like being honest about it. Come on. Hello? There we go. What the heck is this? Why am I like in crab pose? This is quite interesting, I must say. There we go. I will say this. I have a bracelet that says never give up on it. And believe it or not, I was actually looking at it today as I was driving to work. And I was actually rubbing it as well. Because this bracelet I decided to get for myself when I lost my good friend to the battle of hopelessness. And the reason why I did it is because I've been so much more deterministic ever since I have lost him. So much to the point where I want to make sure I can remind myself that I should never give up. I've had this bracelet for about, I would say, 3 years at this point, and I want to keep it for as long as I can, because it's that reminder to let me know that I should never ever stop what I'm doing. Sometimes it may seem like I'm not on the right path, but for the most part, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And doing pretty good means that I'm just trying to help inspire and motivate other people to be better day in and day out. If I can do that, that's me doing pretty good. So you know what? I'm gonna never give up. And that's why I wear that, to make sure I can keep my determination inbound. Hello, Star the Gamer. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good, but I'm actually gonna be getting off pretty soon because I'm rather tired. Hope you're right. I'm sorry. I don't believe you like. Been making. Hey, that's good, Star the Gamer. I'm really happy that you're making friends. You know what? I will. Okay. I would like to tell you all something. There is something really important I want for you all to understand. I never, ever, ever want anybody to feel like that they are obligated to tell me why they haven't been here. I promise you, I personally believing you can come and go as you so please. I remember you very well, Star the Gamer, and I very much appreciate whenever you're here. But the fact that you're making new friends, and that's what's helped taking up your time, why would you have to say sorry for that? I'm very happy for you. I want you guys to have opportunities to make friends. I want you guys to have opportunities to just spend your time doing something more productive than watching a VTuber. Having good friends can change your whole world. And I'm here just in case if you guys maybe don't have those friends available, or if there's other circumstances that you need to pass the time with. I'm happy to be here for you. But if you're filling that gap with people who actually appreciate and cherish you, then I can't be any more happy for you, Star the Gamer. Whatever the case, I appreciate when you're here. Thank you for your apology. I greatly appreciate it, but it's really not necessary. The fact that you're here right now means everything to me. And if you're gone for like another 2 weeks or so and you come back again, then that's fine. I'll be happy to see you all the same as if I saw you today. So, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. Good night, Satoru. I hope you take care now. Happiness, see positive in people. Spider-Man away. Go over and keep proof. Also be posing good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I like this pose. I did this kind of on purpose. But you are right about that. I kind of like the way Spider-Man does things. He wants to make sure he believes in the good in people. And I personally really want to believe in the good in people as well. Even the worst person you know in your life, there is a small hint of good within them. I personally believe good is innately in everybody's character. Evil is driven by external factors, but good is driven by internal factors. Think about it, everybody. If, let's say, opening a door for somebody, do you know, we all know by human instinct that it takes energy to tilt a door handle and open it. But let's say if you already opened it and you see someone coming up behind you, then you can hold the door for them so that they don't have to exert energy. That's consideration. And it may seem like such a small gesture, but those small gestures are intrinsic to us. They're built into our subconscious. And those small gestures are typically driven by good. So, my logic is, these small intrinsic subconscious things that we do just show that deep down inside, we are good people. Everyone is a good person. It's because of external factors that really help shape their more superficial personality, if you will. Like rich people. Now, of course, they can have their own personalities in their own right, but we can kind of see them as snobby, they're above you, all that kind of stuff. That it's because of that external factor of money. Or influencers. Maybe they have so much fame and they feel like people below them are, basically like not even worth their time, or they're just a fan and all that kind of stuff. Which kind of sounds insulting to me, actually. But what I'm trying to get about is like there's some out there that like may act like their shit don't stink, you know what I mean? But that's because of the matter of presence. There's external factors in all of this that make people who we think are evil or maybe look beneath us what they are. Good people, but regardless, if you strip all of that away, remember something. Everything that we have given ourselves is legitimately a complete system we made for our own sake. Now, some of this stuff is beneficial, like housing and technology, but if you really think about it, like money in the very first place, consumer goods, smartphones, VR headsets, all this kind of stuff is really luxury. It doesn't need to exist, but it does. And because it does, people are going to find a way to make unique hierarchies within themselves. This is where fame comes in, or even still, like, this is where the internet comes from. The internet is a big external factor that we take in that can shape who we are day in and day out. And so, taking all of this stuff in is really what shapes and molds our perspective as a whole. It's not to say that people still can't be good with external factors, but there are external factors that sometimes really lead us towards evil. And while we have all of that going for us, what I was trying to go for is that if we got rid of all of these material things, and I mean everything, we would go back to our human instinct. And our human instinct typically says for good. No, I mean, with the modern society, maybe not, because people will get very greedy about resources. Well, they still get greedy about resources and external factors, but deep down inside, intrinsically, if we didn't have to worry about hunger or sleep or all that kind of stuff, we would be good people. We really would be. Everybody deep down inside is a good person, and I firmly believe that. Just have to find it. It's harder for some people, but where there's a will, there's a way. What's the world called? The world is called Spirits of the Sea. That's what it's called. Spirits of the Sea. Good night, Star the Gamer. I appreciate you being here. Really, your presence does mean a lot to me, and thank you for letting me get deep for a little bit. Do I like garlic bread? Garlic bread is pretty good. It's pretty tasty if you ask me. I don't really get it too much, but I mean, like, am I thinking of Texas toast? Garlic bread's still pretty good though. Hello, loving the wisdom experiences. Hello, SEO. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And hello, Captain Yoshi. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you as well. I appreciate you guys listening, by the way. I'm sorry that I go on really long yaps sometimes, but I'm feeling really thoughtful right now. But that's probably because I definitely need to go to bed, because it's kind of late for me, honestly. You need this Abby? Well, this Abby is a private avatar, but I'll give you guys an Easter egg hint. Technically speaking, you can find the first version of this avatar somewhere in Prismic's avatar search. No, don't ask me for anything related to the information. Just, that's it. If you persist, I'm gonna actually like time you out. So please don't. Good night, Daniel. Have a good night. I hope you take care. Here's the UC. I retired. Oh, that's right, Warrior. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard for me to kind of catch up with this stuff, but I'm catching on my own stuff too. Good night, Danielle. Take care. It's okay, Double OH. I've come to peace with me losing my friend, so it is what it is, you know. Never give up. Never surrender. I like that, Warrior. That is actually really nice. Alright. A friend thought count as external? Hell LQ cow. LQ cow? I remember seeing that name, and I appreciate you being here. A friend thought count as external? I'm kind of confused what you mean by that, unfortunately. Wait, Graph, the Avi actually got taken down? Wait, really? Let me see. Oh. Oh no, it didn't get taken down. I can still see it. Did it? Please hold. Yeah, the original avatar is still here. This is the original avatar. I still have it in store, obviously, but this doesn't have face tracking, and it also has like slightly different things going on for it. I like this one actually. It was pretty nice, but when I wanted to get face tracking onto my stuff, then I had to get that other one that you saw. So I'll sit on this one for a bit. Oh, you can't find it in Prismix anymore? Ah, looks like this avatar is unavailable again. Oh, what a shocker. What a shame. Whatever the case, let me go back to my original. I'm not gonna lie though, despite the fact that I have this one, that one's just kind of nostalgic, you know. It's it really is nostalgic, honestly. But whatever the case, it's only PC only, by the way. It's not exactly Quest compatible like this one is. But either way, through whatever reason, I started making some friends for the first time. This feels weird, not good, not bad. No, I'm gonna give it a train again. You know what, Double H, you're absolutely right about that. Friends can be, I will say, there are some friends out there that can be deceptive, if you will. Now, it really, I would honestly say, like, you should still give a lot of friends benefit of a doubt, but just, I guess, proceed with caution and try to, like, build your intuition based off when something just doesn't seem right. Like, if a friend tries to trap you into a very, like, manipulative type thing, then you need to be able to build an intuition to be like, okay, I'm going to set my boundaries here, and I don't want you to do this to me. Like, you should be deciding what you think is a respectable distance you'll accept from a friend. Now, so long as you stand firm on your boundaries, and your friends respect that, then that means those are friends worth keeping. Friends that want to respect your boundaries actually respect you. But if you have friends that keep pushing on that particular boundary, you tell them not to keep pushing on, then you have a right to tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I don't want you as a friend anymore. Goodbye. You should not care if they get mad or angry or whatever. You need to protect your own peace first. And trust me, there are plenty of different people out there to find opportunities as friends. And trust me, there are some good people out there that are some really good friends. I think now more than ever, in my opinion, especially in VR chat, because people are just legitimately just trying to find friends. So they're just trying to find ways to make friends, which sometimes is just asking questions or trying to provide small talk. Now, granted, some people have insecurities beneath them that make them talk for longer, or maybe they kind of insult you when they talk to you. Those are when you kind of push. Those are when you build your own boundaries in small talk, where you tell someone like, "Hey, I don't like that. Can you please stop doing that?" If they don't stop doing it, that's a very quick and easy way of basically saying, "Okay, I don't need you as a friend," and you move on. Eventually it becomes so clockwork that you just start doing it without you realizing it. And if you don't feel comfortable telling someone you don't like them, all you gotta do is just leave the VR chat world. I'm serious. Like, now more than ever, it's so easy to just make friends, especially in VR chat. And once you start making friends in VR chat, it helps you build social skills to make friends in real life. And then once you make friends in real life, you just get more experiences about the types of friends you want to actually try to have within your life. It's all a game that you just have to experience. You're going to have good friends, you're going to have bad friends, but whatever the case, you just want to have friends. Sometimes it's nice, even if it's a bad friend, where someone may just take a small, even just a brief opportunity to make you feel like you're not lonely in this world. People just coming together, banding together to do fun things or just be able to know more about each other and just relax and enjoy each other's company and time. Friends are some of the most crucial things we can ever have in this world. And it's because of the multitude of friends that I've had is what's helped shape my life to this very day. I'm very thankful for every single friend I've had. They've shaped me in their own way, and they've helped me understand this world more than ever. So, this is also just an addition of all the wisdom, if you will, that I've gathered. Just hearing stories from other people, being able to understand their experiences, maybe learning from them, sharing their trauma. There's a lot of I always say this. Everybody is a beautiful story. If you take the time to get to know their story, then they will cherish you like no other. That's why I always believe in the matter of connection. Making sure that you find opportunity to get deep with a person. If the friend that's with you allows you to get deep with you, I'm 99% certain that's a friend you want to keep for life. Because that connection can mean everything. So, I hope that helps in the matter of friends. Friends are going to be good. Friends are going to be not so good. If they abandon you, then it is what it is. Just remember the memories. Remember the experiences. And especially learn from them. So that way you can get better friends later on down the road, the older you get. And the more experience you get too. Don't give up, okay? And I encourage this for all of you guys. Don't give up in trying to make friends. You have an opportunity to do so. Just make sure, if anything, you protect yourself before anything else. And so long as you can do that, the rest should be easy. I believe in you, okay? You got this. Someone you see every now and then too. Yeah. I think I'm pretty okay on that warrior, but I appreciate it though. Wait, did I say? Well, I said that. That's so random. No, I don't think that's random. And actually, that's a pretty good point. Maybe you want to buy a VR, but I'm broke. I'm half instant noodle broke. Oh, I'm so sorry, LQ Cow. I hope you have the opportunity to buy a VR headset sometime soon, anyways. Bye, Graph. I hope you have a great day now. Sometimes the true friends are the ones who are far away home from me. Sometimes the true friends. Hi, Shadeable. It's good to see you again. I appreciate seeing you. But you are right about that. I could say some of my best friends have been long distance after all. Like, for example, my internet bestie. She technically lives across the country, but I consider her my best friend, my internet best friend. And it kind of sucks because I haven't messaged her back lately. But I still appreciate her, and I still wish her well always. Salty means a lot to me, and I'm very thankful that she has an opportunity to rebuild herself, which I'm very happy that now she's in a safe place to be able to do so. So, thank you. I'm honestly very thankful that the Lord has given her the opportunity to come back and make something of herself again. And hopefully she finds all the opportunity in the world to build up properly this time, especially with the experience that she has learned across the past couple of years. She is someone I've never met in person, but is still someone that inspires me even to this day. I'm very thankful as to what she could provide to me and just help me understand more about a different type of life. Especially she's a female as well, because that helps me understand some things as well. I think I need to text her. It's been a while. That's probably something I need to do. But either way, I'll do that after this live stream. You're very welcome, Double H. I have a friend who's been on for 8 years and I call my... Yeah, you know, exactly, Shadeable. That's why I have my internet bestie, Salty. So, honestly, everybody, I think because talking about her, now I really want to go text her. But whatever the case, everybody, I thank you all for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. And before I end this live stream, I always like to add one thing. Just one person, any one person in your life in the coming days, please give them a small sense of positivity. Whether it's an appreciation, a thank you, giving them a hug, anything of that sort, just to remind them that they're appreciated and valued in this world. Now, why do I ask this? Well, I like to be a person of positivity myself, but I can't do everything alone. And my reach is only so far. So if you guys can help me out by spreading that positivity yourself in wherever you live, then you too can be a positive beacon of light in your world. And so long as we all can work together, we can make the world a better place. I need your help, and I hope you all can promise me that you'll be able to do it. But until then, when we meet again, thank you all so much for being here. It's been a very lovely live stream. Mwah! Much love to you guys, and honestly, take care, okay? Be safe, be healthy, and be you. Have a good night, everybody.